Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat, I am a dog trainer and groomer, and today we are going to give Morris his summer haircut. So Morris is a 12-year-old Phalene. He is terrified of most people. He is nervous about pretty much everything. So we're going to take it pretty slow with him. We like to take his hair pretty short just to keep him clean. He gets pretty dirty since he doesn't have any teeth. I'm going to show you what tools I'm going to use to begin with. I'm not going to show you his bath and drying process. We're just going to do the haircut and nails. So for today, I'm going to be using my double-sided comb, my short scissors, some curved shears, a slicker brush, there you go, my Oster Classic 76s with a, with my 30 blade and a 1/2 inch number 4 guard. We might go a little bit shorter, but I haven't decided yet. And then we are going to use our cordless Dremel on his nails. We're going to go ahead and get Morris started with his nails. So I'm going to use my Dremel tool. And I know he's nervous and he hates it. Oh. There we go. His nails are all done. Now we usually do nails about every 2 weeks, so his weren't that bad. Now we're going to go ahead and brush Morris out. I'm actually going to get rid of this because we don't use this for Morris. He's pretty good about staying where we need him. So much better, isn't it, Morris? All right, let's go ahead and brush him out. So we're going to be really gentle with Morris because he's a sensitive guy. I know he has some knots where his diaper sits. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut some of these knots out. With him being so sensitive and being older, we don't want him to have to go through any dematting and sitting there through that process. We're going to try to make this as quick and smooth of a groom for him. So while I'm brushing him, I'm going to trim these mats out as much as I can. I'm going to use these Petting Pal cordless clippers to trim up his belly, just because I think it'll be much easier, and these are quiet. With these being a plastic blade, I feel like they don't scratch as much as compared to my other blades that are fully metal. When they're sharp, they're really sharp, so I have to be extremely careful. And I know that he's going to wiggle around and move when I try to trim his belly. But I found a lot of mats when I was trying to brush him out, so let's get that started. I'm going to use this on the lowest setting for his belly, by the way. I'm just going to lift him up because it's easiest for him. as gentle as possible under here. There we go. That was about as quick and painless as we can get it for him. I really have fallen in love with those clippers. They're kind of fantastic for projects like that. So he had a lot of hair under there. Just move him a little bit. It's a lot of Phalene hair. All right, now that he is all brushed out, and I think mat free, we'll get him started with the big boys. When grooming your dog, you do not want it to be a race. I always take it very slow, especially with my older dogs. Morris is my personal dog, so I very much know what he's going to do and what his personality is. I know that I don't need a grooming arm on the table to do his hair because he will not move from the spot that I put him in. That's just who he is. Every dog is going to be different when you're grooming them, and that's normal. Now, I usually do find extra mats on Morris, usually on his butt if I haven't maintained his summer cut throughout the year. Now, I do call it a summer cut because it first started with us doing it only in the summer, and then we decided it was just easier to keep him clean if he always had this haircut. So now we're just always keeping this haircut on him so he doesn't have these matting issues that he currently has. I usually start at the back of the dog and I work my way slowly up the leg. Usually a couple times I will go up toward the body and the neck until I think it's an appropriate length. And usually everything is a pretty I am going to go ahead and speed up some of this clip with the clippers just so that this video isn't an hour long.
so you can kind of get an idea of how I groom Morris. Like I said, every dog
as
is
the person
different.
that they have to
Your dog's going
behave
to act different
and
going to
do what they're told.
Probably a different guard.
Most of the time,
my
clients' dogs
need different handling. Things
they're
like that.
they're fun pets at home,
kind of
and
work with
they're
your dog.
pretty
Take it
relaxed
slow. Make it
and
a
chill at our
fun
house.
experience.
I think
the whole point
kind
of
a nice
grooming
balance
your dog
that
at
they
home.
get to come to our house.
It's
They get
kind of
to
a great
play with
bonding
other
experience.
dogs.
And
I
then they
always
get to
tell
get
my
groomed.
clients that
And they're usually
I
exhausted
am able
by
to
the
groom
end
your
of
dog
that day
because I have a
when their
different
parents pick
relationship
them
with
up
them.
and they go home
than you
feeling
do.
peaceful and having a good day.
And now Morris is all done. So he is not perfect, but he is going to be maintainable for summer, and that was our goal. Yeah, he's now slightly embarrassed. I promise he really does like his hair like this. He will run around upstairs with his little diaper on and just be the happiest boy ever. Morris and I really appreciate you watching. I hope that it was helpful for you. If you have any questions about any of the tools that I'm using or about any specific things for his haircut, please let me know, and I will definitely try to answer them to the best of my abilities. If you did like this video, please go ahead and subscribe and like, and let Morris know he did a good job. He's gonna go run around like a wild man upstairs now.